Hi guys, my name is Anne and I'm a queer woman and I live in Washington, D.C. I'm 27 years old and I was moved to do this because being able to see something like this would have helped teenage me so much, and I want to thank Dan and Terry for starting this project. When I read stories about young kids who have killed themselves because they were being bullied, it just makes my heart sick. It's just such a waste because they had so much ahead of them and it could have been great, and because there are hateful people out there, those kids won't get a chance to live that life. I personally was not so unlucky. I wasn't really bullied in middle school and high school. There may have been some comments from classmates, and I'm pretty sure everybody knew, even though I was in the closet at the time. I didn't come out until college, but I really can't complain about being bullied. I think I was my own worst bully. I didn't accept myself, and I wasn't comfortable with who I was, and it made high school hell. When I was 12 years old, I did try to kill myself, and thankfully that attempt was unsuccessful. I just, I was at this point where I knew I was gay. 12 years old, I knew. But I just couldn't accept it, and I didn't want that life, and I guess I was just ashamed and thought it made me wrong. And anyway, as I say, luckily that failed, and even though it was tough getting through the teenage years, knowing who I was and not being comfortable admitting it to myself or to anyone else, eventually love won out, and I had my first girlfriend in college, and I came out, and my life has just really been better ever since. Not because I'm defined by my sexuality, but because it is a core part of who you are, and if you can be honest with yourself and with the people that you care about regarding that part of your life, then it's just so much easier, and you can be more chilled out about everything. And that's been a real blessing for me in the 5 years that I've been openly queer. So to those of you out there who are watching, even if you're not being bullied, if you are being bullied, my advice is just stick it out, be strong, and trust, have faith that in just a few short years, your life is going to be rocking. But if you're more like I was in high school, if you're not necessarily being bullied, but you just are going through this sort of private hell of not being able to accept yourself, then just chill out and let it go, because you're beautiful and there's nothing wrong with you. And again, just a few short years from now, things are going to get much better. If I could say anything to my 14, 15, 16-year-old self, it would be, honey child, just let your guard down, be who you are, because you're going to get some pretty good-looking women, and things are going to be pretty great. So all of you out there, be who you are, because who you are is great. And yeah.